Hi guys, welcome to my Tuesday live. Okay, so today I'm shooting this in the afternoon a little bit later because my little guy did not have a sleep in the middle of the day. He had one just in the car. So anyway, backstory. So today I want to tell you about my CALM instruction method. So this is something that I've developed and it's basically CALM. Obviously that spells calm. That's what I mean. And this is how it goes. So it's an instruction method for giving instructions to toddlers and any children really, but especially toddlers and preschoolers. It's sort of formulated mainly for them. So, and this is also the first live video that I have shot widescreen on my phone. So excuse me while I work out exactly where I'm supposed to be looking to actually look like I'm looking at you. All right, so anyway, basically my CALM instruction method. Okay, the C is the start of it, obviously. So the C stands for clear instructions. So when you give instructions to your child, you need to be giving clear and simple instructions, especially for small children, usually one instruction at a time. And that's how they start to understand and they start to learn and to build on things like that. So a child that can understand 1 or 2 instructions is what I would expect for maybe a 3 to 4 year old. 1 or 2 instructions at a time. And that's pretty good still. So some 6 and 7 year olds still can't follow 2 instructions at a time, and that's fine. But as I say, that's probably what you'd be expecting 3 or 4 year old to be doing. So that's the C. So the C is clear instructions. Yeah? Okay, the A in the CALM stands for, now I've had a mind blank. The A in the instructions stands for always. Always check if they understand. Hi, Amy. Always check if they understand. So basically you need to you give a clear instruction and then you just check with your child and say, what did I say? Or what do I mean? Or what do you think you'll do about that? Just gauge their understanding. So basically if you give an instruction to your child and they don't understand it, frustration all around, right? Because they don't know what you're talking about. You think they know, but then they don't. And then you get frustrated because they don't know and you've already given that instruction and you didn't work it out, blah, blah, blah. So basically you always check if they understand. Okay, so the L in my CALM instruction method is to lay down the limit. So this is the next step if your child does not want to do what you have asked them to do. So what this means is basically if your child doesn't want to do what you've asked, you say, I need you to do that, or consequence, or something's not going to happen, or we can't get to the park, or whatever that is. So basically L is for lay down the limit. So you might go, I need you to put your shoes on so that we can go to the park. And your child goes, no, I don't want to put my shoes on, blah, blah, blah. So basically laying down the limit might be, we are not going to the park until you put your shoes on. Or if you do not put your shoes on, we're not going to go to the park. Or we will miss out on the park because we still have to do the shopping, or something like that. So L can be lay down the limit, and it's a boundary, but lay down the limit that you cannot, that you can't change. So you can't change that. And the fourth part, so the letter M of my CALM instructional method is must. So you must follow through with whatever that limit was that you just set then. So that's if the child is really pushing your buttons, right? And really going, I'm not going to follow your instructions. I'm not going to follow your instructions. I'm still not going to put my shoes on, whatever. You have to you must not take them to the park. Yeah? So, and it's hard learning, right? It's hard learning curve, but if you set this in stone early, the child's going to understand you actually know what you're talking about. You're going to follow through. They're not going to push you as often. They will push you still. No child is not going to push, but they will push against you, but they will understand quickly that you mean what you say, right? So your word is your bond. So you mean what you say, and you're going to follow through with it. So they will find that much easier to follow, because they will then learn, after you've done this numerous times, clearly, consistency, they will learn that you mean what you say, and they will understand to follow your instructions, basically. And if they don't follow your instructions, use the CALM method again. So use clear instructions. Always check if they understand. Lay down a limit if you need to. You probably won't need to most of the time, but if you need to, lay down a limit, and then you must follow through. Clear, always, limit, lay down a limit, and then must. You must follow through. If you've said you're going to do something, you must follow through with it. Just a side note on that, if you've said you're going to do something, even when that's, and I don't just mean in a disciplinary sort of sense, when you've said you're going to do something, one of the hugest rules I try to live by is to follow up on what I've said I would do with my children. So if I said to my child, I'll read them a story in a minute, I do try with all my power to get to the point where I'll go, I'm going to read you that story now because I told you that I would. So I basically go out of my way to make sure I don't always do it straight away anymore, but I will try to get to them in the next few minutes, even if that means setting a timer and going, do you know what, spending 5 minutes, 10 minutes with my child is so much more important, that they understand that I'm going to be there for them when I told them that I would be. That lays such great boundaries for now, and such great, not boundaries, examples. So it's a great example for now. And when your child's older and they need to know that you're there for them when they're a teenager, and when they're a school kid, and when they're a 20-year-old, and when they're having babies and all that sort of stuff themselves, they need to know that you will be there to them for the best of your ability. And that starts when they're small children. So in my opinion, trying to keep your word to your child is huge, right? So, but anyway, my calm instructional method, if you think you would like that, if you think you could use that, if you already use it, chuck a comment below and let me know what you think. Okay, so clear instructions, always check if they understand, lay down a limit if you need to, and then you must follow through. Must follow through. So make sure you set a reasonable limit that you can. Okay, see you later, guys. Hope you've enjoyed my Tuesday live today. Mwah. Hi, guys. Miranda here. Okay, so do you want to know more about parenting a toddler? Do you want to know more about parenting a preschooler and all the different things that they need with regards to social, emotional skills and academic skills, as well as how you can connect with them on a daily and consistent basis as a parent? I think that's really, really important, because it sets them up for a much better life and much better expectations and a much better parenting journey for you and childhood journey for them, basically. So if you want to learn more about that sort of thing, that's what I post weekly on here. I post weekly strategies and tips up here on my YouTube video. So hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell-shaped icon if you want to hear more of these little videos. Also, something you might be interested in, especially if you're a toddler mum or a baby mum, is my online course, the Toddler Workshop. So this Toddler Workshop, as I say, it's an online course. It will take you 90 minutes to complete. It is easy. It's a slideshow with me talking behind it. It's got a workbook. You also get 3 bonus printables as part of it, and one of them's got my amazing Play-Doh recipe in it. So get you ready for that, because it's really, really great. So if you're interested in the Toddler Workshop, my 90-minute online course, feel free to go to the link below and find out all about it, because it is amazing. And I've had some really, really good feedback from people about my workshop. I've run it in person and it is now available online. So if you're interested in the Toddler Workshop, go below and see the link there. And apart from that, you can follow me on my blog, smartmamasmartkids.com. I'm Miranda Hodge. I'm the Geelong Parenting Coach, and my blog is called Smart Mama Smart Kids. It's straight for you if you are a toddler or preschooler mum. And I can't wait for you to join my community and be part of it. So get on board, check me out on Instagram, but otherwise don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next week with some more tips and strategies. See you later, guys. Bye.